been practicing magic for 10 years ever since he picked up a book of sorcery. His stage presence is honestly the one thing that separates him from every magician in the world. Born in Hungary, but raised in Shottown, Chicago. Shottown. His performance of his award-winning act, which he will perform tonight, won him the Chicago Magic Competition, both first place and audience choice awards. Without further ado, please let me introduce the marvelous Marcell. Please let him
Hi everybody, thank you for coming out tonight, and another round of applause to my students. Thank you so much, they've been a great job. Thank you all for coming and supporting the cause, of course, as you heard. Every dollar counts. It's a great time, and this is just great. I feel so great being on stage here. You know, seeing my students finally get to this point. They started out knowing no magic, and now here they are performing for you guys. Really, it's a dream come true. Give them another round of applause, please. In fact, it's more than just a dream come true. I might even say it's a dream within a dream come true. How many people here have seen the movie Inception?
Woo!
Yes, great movie. Now, a few things that they say in that movie about dreams is that you usually don't even know that you are in fact in a dream. Because even strange things that you would notice in normal, everyday life, you would notice that they're strange. You probably wouldn't even realize that there's something strange going on in a dream.
Oh.
You wouldn't even notice. Do you guys remember how you got here? It would be very weird to see a rope that has 4 ends in everyday life. But you wouldn't notice it if you were in a dream. Not until somehow you realize that you were in fact in a dream, and then chances are you'd wake up. But if you saw this in real life, you'd say, hey, there's something wrong here. 4 ends on a rope. It would make a whole lot more sense if these 2 ends were down there. So let's take a look and take a try, see if we can get these 2 ends down over there. That gives me 2 ends over here and 2 ends over there. But what does that sound a whole lot like?
2 ropes.
2 ropes, maybe with a little bit of magic. You have 1 and 2 ropes.
Oh.
Just like that. Thank you very much. But in a dream, you can always test yourself. You can always see, the classic one is pinch me. That's the easiest way to know if you're in a dream. Where in the movie, you can have the object, the totem, that will tell you if you're in a dream or not. Let's do a little experiment. See if we're actually in a dream or not. See how far we can take this strange rope. I'll tie this one into a loop, just like that, and tie the second rope into a loop as well, just like this. So our logical mind tells that I have 1 loop over there and 1 loop over there. But you forget, we're in a dream, and in a dream, I'll just undo that one. Now, I can actually show you how that's done. It's very simple. You see, in the dream, all you have to do is will yourself to be able to do anything. Once you know you're in a dream, you can really get anything done. It's called lucid dreaming. You can do some research on it. We're all Tufts students. You know how to do research, right? It's called Wikipedia. Come on. So when you're in a lucid dream, you can control it. You can do whatever you want. So you can take a knot like this one and make it not a knot.
Oh.
Yes, puns are included as well. But where was I before that? Oh, that's right. I had 1 big loop, didn't I? Well, we can get back to that. Again, in the real world, we know all the properties of ropes. All ropes have 2 ends and a middle. Now, that's generally what happens, but in a dream, things can go wrong. Sometimes an end, say this one over here, could just Thank you. And the second end, down the rope.
No.
Of course, the middle of the rope. Now usually if we see something strange and mysterious in real life, we don't get a second chance to examine it, which is why it's very hard to prove that ghosts exist. We all know they do, we just can't. But in a dream, you might have a second chance. Maybe even to watch the same event happen a little bit more slowly. Hopefully we can have these ends travel down the rope,
What?
but in slow motion. Watch very carefully. Down the rope. Now they say something strange happens about time when you're in a dream. Time doesn't pass at the same speed as in real life. Time in a dream could go on indefinitely. You could dream about years, you could dream about ages, about centuries. You could have a dream that doesn't end. So for this trick, I'll put the ends into my pocket. It's almost as if this trick doesn't end. Now, with the ends in my pocket, it would be quite impossible for me to tie a knot with this rope. That would be absolutely impossible. How many people are questioning whether in their dream? Now with the ends still in my pocket, it would definitely be impossible for me to undo the knot. Thank you. It's called a magic show, otherwise it would be a tragic show. But now, when the knot disappears, so do the ends of the rope. I told you this trick doesn't end. But wait a minute, where could the ends have gone? Well, clearly they should still be in my pocket. So on the one hand, I have two ends without a rope, and on the other hand I have a rope without any ends. It's quite a naughty problem. Yes, you went there. Okay. But we can create an illusion. If I just take the ends of the rope and put them onto the loop like this, it gives us the impression that we actually have one rope. But remember, we're in a dream, and illusions can become real. You guys have been so great. I'd love to show you my favorite magic trick. Oh God. I hope that doesn't catch on. Anyway. My favorite magic trick, as I was saying. Same old trick, same old feeling, but a brand new pair of scissors. Don't worry, no ropes are harmed in the making of this production. Now, for this trick, generally speaking, the magician finds the center of the rope and gives it a good cut, just like that. Perfect. Won't need that anymore. Giving us two ropes. But in a dream, these two ropes, their lengths might not be the same all the time. As a matter of fact, all I would need to do is pull on one, and it gets longer. It's hard to see, but if I keep pulling, one gets longer, and the other one gets shorter and shorter and shorter. But this leaves me with a problem. On the one hand, I have one long rope, and on the other hand, I have a short rope. I haven't exactly restored the rope, and I would like to end on a happy note. So hopefully, with a little bit of magic, restore all of this. All I do is wrap the short rope around the long rope, like this. Now watch, very carefully. Hopefully you won't wake up. One rope melts away. Leaving us with just knots, and if I undo the knots, we do in fact wake up from bed. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and there's more to come, so stick around.